Matthew 24. The signs of the times and the end of the age. Now, as he sat on the Mount of Olives, and his disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when will these things be? And what will be the sign of your coming again, and the end of the age? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no one deceive you, for many will come in my name, saying, They are the Christs. And many will be deceived. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And many will be offended, and betray one another, and will hate one another. And many false prophets will arise and deceive many, and because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who endures unto the end shall be saved. And this gospel, the gospel of the kingdom of heaven, shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. The great tribulation. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing in the holy place, whoever reads, let him understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let him who is on the housetop not go down to take anything out of his house, and let him who is in the field not go back to take his clothes. And woe to women who are pregnant in those days, who are nursing babies in those days. And pray that your flight may not be in winter, nor on the Sabbath. For then shall be great tribulation, such as not been seen since the beginning of the world unto this time, no, nor ever shall be. And unless those days be shortened, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. Then if anyone says to you, Look, there is Christ, or there, do not believe it. For false Christs and false prophets will arise and show great signs and wonders to deceive, even if it were possible, the elect. Now, I have foretold you. Therefore, if they say to you, Look, Jesus is in the desert, or the Christ is in the secret chambers, do not believe it. For as the lightning comes from the east and shines unto the west, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For wherever the carcass is, there you'll find the vultures as well. And immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken, and the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the heaven. And then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he will send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they will gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven unto the other. And now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch has already become tender and puts forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. So you also, when you see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. Assuredly I say to you, this generation will in no means pass away till all these things take place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my word shall never pass away. No one knows the day or the hour, But of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and did not know until the floods came and took them all away, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. Then 2 men will be in the field, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding at the mill, one will be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for you do not know what hour your Lord is coming. But know this, that if the master of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched and not allowed his house to be broken into. Therefore you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming in an hour when you do not expect it. The faithful servant and the evil servant. Who then is a faithful servant? Who then is a wise servant, whom his master made him ruler over his household and gave him food in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his master will, when he comes, find him so doing. Assuredly I say to you, he will make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant says in his heart, my master delays his coming, and begins to beat his fellow servant, and to eat and drink, and to be drunken, the master of that servant will come on a day when he is not looking for him, and an hour when he is not aware of it, and will cut him in 2, and appoint his portion with that of the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.